We all want to be respected by people in our lives, whether they're our friend, our boss, or someone we're dating. If you're looking for ways to make a man respect you, look no further. This video explains how to earn and maintain a man's respect, whatever role they play in your life.
This video is brought to you by Answerly, a question platform that pays you for adding high-quality answers on different questions. The users are rewarded in Answerly tokens, which they can easily convert into dollars or any other cryptocurrency by using one of the exchanges mentioned in the description.
Hello and welcome to our YouTube channel. In today's video, we'll be talking about how to make other men respect you. You want to be respected, but you're not sure how this whole thing works. The key here is to stop focusing on you and start thinking about others. How can you help others? How can you inspire change, growth, and innovation? When you think about the people you respect deeply, what do they do differently from the average person? Let's start with respecting yourself first. Respect is mutual. That doesn't just mean that you and the other person have to respect each other. It means that you need to project it to receive it. The more you respect yourself, the more other people will realize that you're deserving of their respect too. Imagine the scene: you see someone walk into the room. They look very timid and unsure of themselves. Your initial reaction may not be overwhelmingly positive, but that may seem harsh, but we have gut feelings for a reason. Now imagine that someone walks in, carrying themselves well and acting comfortable, commanding the room in a sense. You'll instantly believe that they're confident and self-respecting, worthy of your attention if you like. The way that we carry ourselves and present ourselves says so much about how we feel about ourselves. Whether we're trying to gain respect from your boss or a first date, bear this in mind. If you can show this respect for yourself and your actions, you'll project the right kind of vibe. Show him your smarts. It's hard to stop thinking about stereotypes when you're faced with a man who refuses to respect you. By taking a step back and thinking more logically, however, you'll find ways to earn respect that work for you. Prove your intelligence by having opinions and not being afraid to back them up. Go out of your way to share your views without being condescending or know-it-all, and the men around you will quickly realize you're not afraid of speaking up. Some men think that other people are inferior because they're not as smart, so use your frustration at that to power you through. Speak up in meetings or express an opinion on where to go on your dinner date. They're small things, but they're a start. You're showing that you're not a doormat and that you can stand up for yourself. Some men may be intimidated by your intelligence or ability to speak for yourself. Move on from these. The men who are worth your time will recognize your strength and appreciate it. Before we continue, like this video, smash the subscribe button and click the notification bell right now, or else you'll never receive any respect from anyone. Next one, learn how to handle him. It's important to stand up for yourself when it comes to getting respect from others. Show that you're not afraid to have an opinion and that you're confident enough in yourself to back that up. Don't get cocky, as this can lead you to a lot of power issues and resentment. Instead, be sure in your decisions and you'll gain a lot of respect for that alone. Men like being challenged when they realize that it's going to be mutually beneficial. If you're going to make him look silly or incompetent in front of colleagues, it's never going to end well. Find ways to make your point without embarrassing him. Make it sound like you're on the same team. You appreciate his opinion, but you think that your own approach may work better for everyone involved. If you can sell your opinion as a solution to a big problem, and if you let him take some credit for it, he'll soon start to show you more respect. Of course, while it's important to be assertive and confident, respect is always about meeting the other person's needs. Sometimes that means taking a step back and going for a softly approach. This doesn't need to mean pandering to his ego, it just means that you go with what is best for him. Some men need to be dealt with differently, so that may mean playing up your feminine side and asking him for this help. Let him know you value what he has to say and that you need him to advise you on your latest project. All men like feeling needed and important, so play on that by coming to him for help every so often. You'll gain a lot of respect through your versatility. If you're flexible with your approaches and resolutions, he'll really start to respect you. Try a few different things to find what works best for each person you're dealing with. When it comes to resolving conflicts, you'll need to be open-minded and willing to accept their viewpoints, just as you would with anyone, really. Be positive. It may feel impossible at times, but change will happen if you pursue it. Project what you want to experience and do your best to stay positive and keen and open mind. If things are getting too much and you're really struggling with a relationship, be it professional or romantic, you may need to consider making a bigger change yourself. At the end of the day, we all deserve to be and feel respected. If the man in question is not capable or willing to fulfill that need, we suggest you cut ties and do your best to move on. Other than that, stay positive and keep pushing for what you know you deserve. Some people genuinely just need to be told how to behave, so remember that honesty is key. Take control. Some men still think that other people aren't as capable as they are. Whether that's doing DIY, driving, or playing sports. Rather than waiting around and watching men judge you, be proactive and decide to show them just how capable you are. They can't question your ability if you prove it to them first. Don't be afraid to take charge. Some men need a reminder that you're a strong, capable individual every so often. Understand where his lack of respect comes from. There are lots of reasons why men find it difficult to respect some people, even if this is an unconscious decision. There's still a stigma around normal dude not being as capable as them, not as intelligent or determined, and less worthy of success. This also comes from a long history of inequality and sexism, and while it's improving, there's still a long way to go. It's important to remember that a man's lack of respect for people isn't always fully intentional. That's not to say that it's not offensive and upsetting, but that is good to be aware that some of it is not as deliberate as we may think. For some men, it's simply a case of what they know. Does that make it right? No, but it does mean that there's a valid explanation behind it. The lack of respect you feel may come from this deep-rooted understanding of roles. This doesn't mean it's impossible for them to change. It just means that you'll need to tailor your responses and behaviors in accordance with that. Stop apologizing for your mere presence. Imagine someone accidentally spilling their drink on you, and then, out of pure habit, you say, "I'm sorry," even if you did nothing wrong and are now covered in beer. Over-apologizing is a sign that you're more submissive than dominant. While submissive and dominant can both be bad things in extremes, it's all about finding the right balance. You don't want to be a pushover or a doormat, but you don't want to be rude or arrogant either. If you want to gain respect, you'll need to save your apologies for the times that you're actually sorry, such as when you're the person that spills your beer on a stranger. Your opinions and presence matter, which means that you shouldn't apologize for just being around. Don't get stuck saying sorry your way through life. It can be so frustrating and painful when other people don't respect you. People don't listen to you. They brush your feelings aside. They never pick your ideas. You just don't seem to matter to others. But doing these tips, you may gain the respect you deserve. So there you have it. What are your thoughts about it? Do you think some men being disrespectful was really just in their blood? Let us know your thoughts in the comments section down below.
If you like this video, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe to this channel. To learn more about Answerly and Answerly tokens, check out the links in the description.